Well, good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. This is another one of our chats about the first annual Albino Rhino Beertuberoolapolooza Festival, which is taking place April 19th, 2014 at the Sanctuary Centre for the Arts in Ridgeway, Ontario. First thing, vendors. We have two beer-related vendors that are going to be there. We have the Hummingbird Homestead, who is the maker of craft beer soap. Really nice soap, really great guys. Just a great product, and why wouldn't you want to try some of this stuff? I mean, it's made from high-quality Ontario craft beer and has no chemicals in it. That's the big pusher on this. It's not going to dry your skin out. It's not going to leave the weird film that some soaps do. So it's a cool product to try. They're going to be there with a booth. Also going to be there, George Eagleson, the brewmaster at F&M Brewing Company. His wife is going to be there with CRAP. CRAP is the Craft Brewers Recycled Art Project. You guys have seen my wallet before, I'm sure. What they do is they take leftovers from brewing, malt bags, for instance, and they make growler carriers out of it, tote bags out of it, wallets out of it, stuff like that that you can reuse for different things. And it's a cool project, and it's a cool product, and it's a great conversation piece. So, I mean, that's another cool vendor to have there. We have 13 of the 15 possible breweries already set up. These 15 breweries are Five Paddles. They are Bose, All Natural Brewing Company. They are Black Oak. We have Brimstone. Of course we have Brimstone. We have Flying Monkeys. We have Innocent Gun. We have Nickelbrook. We have Niagara College Teaching Brewery. We have Mill Street. We have Sawdust City. We have Silversmiths. We have Left Field. And I mean, Cameron's, of course. Why would I forget Cameron's? How would I forget my good buddy Bill? I think it's because I skipped over the C's. Anyway, we have those 13 breweries. There's 2 tables left. Again, if your favorite brewery is not coming, harass them. However, here's a little tidbit. I'm going to do a little bit of internet shaming now. I'm a nobody. I get that, but I am running a beer festival, and I run a beer blog. The least you could do if you don't want to come, and this isn't a beer festival that's charging the breweries money, they just have to show up. The least you can do is send a no. A no thank you, I'm not interested. It's the least you can do. So breweries that are on the list of breweries that I've contacted once or twice and they haven't answered me is Amsterdam, Kensington, Beyond the Pale, F&M, Railway City. Who else do we have? Great Lakes sort of responded to me. Troy Birch responded to me that they would probably be excited to go and told me to contact their salesperson for this area, who was CC'd in the response. So I personally sent something to the people that were CC'd in it, and I still haven't heard anything from them either. That was weeks ago. I know this is early, but I mean, okay, we're interested, we'll talk to you later on, or no thank you, I'm not interested. That's all you ask for, right? I sent out to both Snowman and Clock Tower because I figured we would want a gluten-free offering there, and they haven't responded either. So there's actually, you know what, I sent one out to a brewery in Montreal that I didn't think would ever have any interest in coming, and it's not de Ciel. And I got a response that same day that said, you know what, we usually don't go to these things, but we like you and your videos so much, we watch all of them, that we might just make the effort to come out, which was awesome. Moving on from breweries, I'm done my rant now. I'll do some more brewery shaming at some point in the future, but I'm done my rant for now. Tickets. Tickets are for sale. I am not charging the breweries to come to this, so I have no working capital right now. So I need to sell tickets to buy the glassware. I have no working capital because I paid for my venue and everything else. Tickets are $15 each. They're getting you a glass, and they're getting you 3 sample tickets. Your sample tickets after that are $1.50 each. 4-ounce samples. So we're pretty much on par with almost every other craft beer festival out there, except for our drink tickets are cheaper than, say, going to the Toronto Festival of Beer or something like that. And our tickets are a lot cheaper than going to any of those. But there are a few ways to get them. You can get them from me personally. There will be some breweries that will have a few of them afterwards. There is also an email transfer option. You have 2 options with your email transfer. You can email transfer me just the price of the ticket, and you won't get a hard ticket until you come to the door. Meaning that we will put your name on a list, and we will put your tickets aside until you show up at the door. Or you can send a $2 surcharge with your $15 for your ticket to get them mailed to you if you want the hard ticket before you show up. Other than those 3 options, in January, when we're closer to the date, I'm going to open up e-tickets for whatever we have left, so people can just buy them online. The ticket vendor I'm using is going to be they do everything for a lot cheaper than any other company, and they're doing things with just a tiny convenience fee on it. I think it's like $1.50 convenience fee. So those are your options right now. There will probably be a few other guys from the Albino Rhino Beer Review with some tickets as well. Again, it's going to be a great time. We hope most of you will come. We hope some of you will come. You'll see a lot of beer tubers there. You're going to see a lot of people in the industry, both brewers and writers and bloggers. It's going to be a great week, and it's going to be a great festival, and hopefully the festival grows. Our plan is to go from the 400 to 500 we can hold this year, and jump up to almost 2,000 the next year. Just venue sizes. If this first year works out, our venue size will jump up to 2,000 for the next year, which is an amazing thing to think about. Everything staying in the Niagara region. Not everything, not all the breweries, but I mean, we're doing as much in the Niagara region as we can. We have food vendors getting lined up. I have 1 so far. I'm hoping to have 2 or 3 different food vendors there. We're trying to get some local bands together. We are in the process of getting everything we need to get together for this. And it's a great learning experience, in all honesty. And it's interesting dealing with some people and seeing how many people are there to help you. One brewery came up to me and goes, "If you need refrigeration, you tell me. If you need cups, you tell." Just going on. He was going on everything that he could help me with, and saying, whatever you need me to bring to help the other breweries, you let me know, I'll have it there. And that's great. Right now it is the Labor Day long weekend. After the Labor Day long weekend, I will start making some phone calls for hotels in the area, trying to get cheaper rates, because it is the off season. So we'll look into getting some cheaper rates. There are a couple motels in Ridgeway itself. There's a couple motels in Fort Erie, which is connected to Ridgeway. And then there's actual full-on hotels in all the cities surrounding. So we'll see what we can do that way. Again, I'm just hoping for success. So thank you guys. Tell me ideas you have. What do you think we should do? Now remember, there is an awards ceremony at this. All the beer bloggers that are there and all the beer writers that are there are going to be judges. We're going to start our own yearly award ceremony. We're going to do a democratic awards ceremony from normal people. We're not going to do the type of awards ceremony where everybody's hovered around a little tasting board, taking their little notes and all that. They'll all have their notepad, they'll all put their stuff in, they'll hand it all in to me and the guys, and we're going to go through it all, tally all the votes, and at that festival, we'll hand out the awards. So I think that'll be cool too. But if you guys have ideas for awards categories, we're going to have about 12 awards categories, and we're not talking like best IPA and all that stuff. We're talking different things. Coolest name, most innovative beer, most creative, most, stuff like that. If you guys have any idea for categories that you'd like to see, tell us. We'll see what we can do. Anyway, guys, again, thank you. I've rambled on for too long now. Bye.